Your kids can learn all the reading, writing, and arithmetic they can, but to succeed in the world, you're going to need to learn how to interview well, tie a tie, and have that little bit of polish. And this week, your child can have that. Here to show us how is Terrence Mack and Sean Bailey. Now, we're talking about Day of the Gentleman. It's an event that's coming up.
Yes.
And at that event, we're going to be tying a tie and tying a bow tie. So let's start. Let's teach everybody at home how to tie a tie. So we start with the tie.
Okay.
Like so.
Start with the tie. You're going to have the skinnier tie.
Skinnier?
A little bit more up than the wider tie.
I gotcha. All right.
And then we're going to put the wider tie over the smaller tie.
Now, there's so many different knots, too, to learn how to tie, but we'll just tie one for today. I'm sure you can learn other ones at the event, too.
Yeah. And then twist it over like that.
All right.
And then you put it over the V as such.
Gotcha. And then through that little hole?
Do the little loop. And
then just adjust and make it look good?
yeah.
See, I would hire you now with that nice tie. Now, Terrence, in the meantime, tell us a little bit about Day of the Gentleman.
Well, Day of the Gentleman is an event that I had an idea about, and I brought it to YSET Academy. YSET standing for Youth Social Educational Training, located on 57 School Street. It's an event that's going to teach men, young, seasoned, in between, all about how to dress to impress for success. Because we all know how important that first impression is when you're put in certain situations where you can be granted with an opportunity that's going to open up doors for you in the future, and you want to make sure that you're always looking right, have the proper attire to always look presentable for the workplace.
So you're going to teach people how to tie a tie and a bow tie. What else can people expect at the event?
Not only will we have how to tie a tie demonstrations, but we'll also have free haircuts. We're also going to have raffle prizes based on sponsors from Macy's and Kohl's, giving away gift cards to these stores so you can get certain suit attire so you can be ready for these job interviews and luncheons and balls and cotillions and certain things like that.
I think these days a lot of kids don't get it. Like we receive some resumes sometimes and there's misspellings in them, or people just don't seem to put that work into it. So it's really important that we have an event like this that can really teach people how to do it.
Absolutely.
Now, one more time, give us the event details.
Yes, it'll be July 17th, this Wednesday actually, from 5 to 8 at YSET Academy on 57 School Street in Springfield, Massachusetts.
All right, looking forward to it. Now we're going to also learn how to tie a bow tie. Can we do that?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Now this is a tricky one for me. I don't think I've ever tied a bow tie. I've tied ties for 4 years. Now a bow tie, two different things, two different materials.
Yes.
But it's important to learn how to tie them both. 'Cause let's face it, bow ties are pretty cool. Terrence, you look good in a bow tie.
Thank you. They both start off with even
okay.
strands. You take if you're right-handed, take the right over left. If you're left-handed, left over right. Take the right over the left, put it right under this hole right here.
Now that's the thing, you can always go watch these videos online too, or you can come to Day of the Gentleman and really get helped out by it. Okay, so we do that.
And then you take this pinch right here, put it right here on the center. You take the one that you tied it with, flip it right over there, form a T. Once you formed your T, you pinch them together. And then you're gonna see that you developed a hole right here on the side.
And that's where you put the piece of fabric through there?
Yes, you take the fatter part and you put it right through the hole.
Now, Terrence, this seems tricky. What about clip-on bow ties? Are they still cool? Are clip-on bow? If nobody knows, if it's a good-looking clip-on tie.
Yes, if no one can.
Just don't tell anybody when you're at your job interview that it's a clip-on bow tie.
Yes.
But and they're real trendy now too. Is that right?
Yes. A lot of people are using them more so for casual wear now. And also, of course, for tuxedos and prom and balls. But once you get it through that hole, you're going to just keep fixing it up. It's going to look messed up at first, but
but eventually it'll look great.
Like
and you can learn all that at Day of the Gentleman coming up this week. Gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure having you here.